Hello guys, long time no see. Veda, wake up and say hi. I'm gonna tell you this crazy wild story. If you're new here, my name is Emery. This is my daughter Veda. She is 2 months old today. Hold on. Nope. False alarm. 2 months old tomorrow. She weighs 7 pounds, 7 ounces. Hey, Spitty Spitty. Hey. And I also have a 3-year-old, Eliza. Eliza, come here. I want to tell everybody what you did to Mom. How you scared Mommy so bad. Let's just start at the beginning. Veda was born at 36 weeks, weighing 4 pounds and 10 ounces. Hi. Oh, she's so cute, guys. I can't stand it. I just can't stand it. We're going to get to this, if you're wondering what this is. We're going to get to what this is in a few minutes. Tell everybody about how you had surgery. Now you don't want to tell them? I'll tell them. So Veda started choking whenever she was eating, like aspirating almost, definitely aspirating, as we found out at the hospital. I thought she was just choking and maybe she had like a tongue tie because Eliza had one, and I know that that can cause choking. So I tried to schedule her an appointment with Eliza's ears, nose, and throat doctor, but she wasn't available for a very long time. I took her to just like a local one, just to, basically so that she could go to daycare and like they'd be like, okay, it's fine, she's fine. So that I could tell daycare that she's been checked out for this choking and everything was okay. That's not what happened. We got to the ears, nose, we went to the doctor who examined her for a minute, was looking for a tongue and lip tie, and when she was doing it, Veda would not suck on her finger, and then she started throwing up. So I sat her up, she threw up, and she made this noise that she would always make. She would just make this weird like noise. It was so weird. And this part of her body would like suck in when she was breathing. And so the ear, nose, and throat doctor was like, look, I think she has what's called a laryngeal cleft, and I'm gonna put it over here. Basically take her to the ER because this is like a big problem. And she said take her right to Boston Children's Hospital. Don't even take her to UMass. Oh yeah, because you got a big booger up there. That's why you're breathing like that. You got a big boogie. You got a booger, you got a booger. You want to tell everybody how you got a booger? Say, I got a big snot. I got a big snot. I got a snot. I got a snot. I got a snot. I got a big booger, a booger, a booger. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. You're so freaking cute. I can't stand it. Is it time for you to eat? Is that we getting fussy? Let me check. Close enough. Let's start. So I brought her to Boston Children's Hospital and the doctor had printed out her notes from the visit. So I gave them to the doctor. They called for a consult with the ears, nose, and throat, like on-call doctors. Hold on, I'm just setting up her feed. There we go. Now she's getting fed. So we went, so the ears, nose, and throat doctors come in and they have this little camera that goes up their nose and down their throat, and they said it wasn't painful, and I guess it's not because she has a tube now that I think is thicker than that tube. And so the resident was looking first, and then she was, and the attending was also in the room, and she was like, can you just look at her throat for me? And so I was like, okay, something is wrong. They can see that something is wrong. So the ears, nose, and throat doctor, so the attending looks in and is like, oh yeah, her epiglottis is, I don't remember exactly what she said. Something about it being loose. She has laryngomalacia. So we got admitted to the esophagus airway floor at Boston Children's Hospital, and they explained it to me. And basically, some babies have this, and they have stridor, which is like noisy breathing, and it goes away by the time they're 2. The epiglottis, I think, blocks when you swallow so that it doesn't get in your airway. So for hers, it was too floppy, so it couldn't close correctly, and she was aspirating. So they said, we're gonna give her a supraglottoplasty. I'm gonna insert that. So they went in and they cut the extra skin around the epiglottis that was floppy in hopes that it worked. But while we were waiting to get that done, she was feeding and she was on the monitor and she started choking, and her oxygen started going down because she had aspirated, and whenever there's fluid in your lungs, your oxygen saturation goes down. So they're like, we're gonna feed her through a tube until after the surgery. On Monday, they scheduled her surgery. So she went into surgery, and I was so scared because nobody wants their baby to go into surgery. And this procedure went well, and she did well, and she recovered just fine. But then we got back to we went to the NICU after, and she fed twice and then refused to eat. She just would not eat, did not care about eating. Next day, she finally woke up to eat, and she was still like doing the choking, breathing weird thing. And they're like, it can take up to 48 hours. Now this was 24 hours out. 48 hours passed, and she was still doing it. 72 hours passed, she was still doing it. And then they said, well, maybe it can take up to a week. So tomorrow makes it a week, and she's still doing it. So I was doing some research, like a case study, and it shows that premature babies are more likely to have the supraglottoplasty and have it fail. She is expected to outgrow it, hopefully sooner rather than later. But they gave us these super cute stickers, so at least you have, So for now, until we get all the follow-up appointments done and figure out what our next step is, she is being fed through this tube every 3 hours. It's a very calculated dose because she was failure to thrive, just because eating was so hard for her with the aspiration and stuff. But she's doing great now. She's getting bigger. I am pumping and putting it into her bag. She is still allowed to try to eat by mouth a little bit, so I have been nursing her still a few times a day. Some kids that are on a tube then become dependent on the tube because they because they've never eaten for a long time. We've been in and out of the hospital, and taking her to Boston Children's Hospital was a really, really good choice. Although I was away from Eliza for 9 days, and that was super hard. Oh, sis. Are you too hot in here? Me too. We're almost done. I'm just going to wrap the video up. So I'm glad that they were able to kind of figure it out and help and get a game plan. We have like 1,000 follow-up appointments, and I'm not going back to work. I was supposed to go back to work on Monday. Today's Sunday, so tomorrow I was supposed to go back to work. Obviously now I can't, so I have to figure that out. Are you just doing your best? You're doing good. You're doing your best. And I will show you guys all of like the feeding tube and how that all works in a separate video. But I just wanted to give you this update and let you guys know that I am not ditching you. I need to go get in my bedroom though because I'm sweating. Yeah, I know, girl. We need to go get in some air conditioner for a few. Cool off a little, huh? Say, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And as always, we'll see you in our next video. Dream big, Eliza. Dream big. Dream big, Alexa. Get your sister's biggie out of your mouth. Dream big, Al. It's a kind and beautiful world. Whoa. I love you. You too, Veda. Oh, you're okay. Yep, we're going. Bye, guys. We love you. We hope you're having a great day.